Can a word be an indexical symbol? An indexical signifier has an inherent relationship to the thing it signifies, like a physical object with an easily recognized design. Floppy disks, for instance, were a secure standard that most computers could use. The digital representation was a logical demarcation for accessing the real-world disk drive of a computer. Over time, the real disk drive disappeared, but the icon remained, to the point a generation of computer users could easily not know the save icon signifier once had a real-world counterpart. So the indexical floppy disk became a symbolic one. But what about the opposite? Can a word be indexical? Let's review. Indexical is one of three categories of semiotic image analysis. These categories are indexical, iconic, and symbolic. Symbolic is where most letters, numbers, and words fall. There's nothing about the word chair to tell you what a chair is, other than a shared delusion of control. So we end up with remnants like the Old English thorn that made the th sound, but was replaced on German printing presses with a Y, causing all kinds of confusion. Automatopoeia is supposed to sound like the noise it represents, but that's often not the case. Words for animal sounds vary based on the linguistic styles of different countries and cultures, so in China, ducks say gua gua, and in France, otters say les otters are not afraid. So this would seem to preclude the possibility of a word being an indexical symbol. But, huh? Let's hear that again. No, not that part. The other thing. Huh?
It's the sound that you would produce when your mouth is sort of in a quite relaxed state.
Linguistic anthropologist Nick Ingfield and his colleagues from the Max Planck Institute of Psycholinguistics in the Netherlands argue that huh is a universal word.
And the sound, this low front vowel as we described it, that's going to be the sound that's least sort of extreme in the way you pronounce it. So it's easy to pronounce quite quickly without sort of planning. And it's the sound that's least likely to sound like you're beginning a new sentence.
So much like the symbolic save icon originated as a practical design, the word huh seems to be a natural expression of the meaning it conveys, rather than just a made-up word. It's not just a mimicking of a sound we hear, so it dodges cultural perception projections and strange manifestations. It can be stylized or exaggerated, giving it more of an iconic designation in those situations, but the word hah's utilitarian nature qualifies it as something more, an indexical symbol with an inherent link to the idea it represents.
How many ahs do you want?